One of the most useful things you can do with interval or ratio data is to compare different means. If you want to know whether one design has higher satisfaction rates than another, or if error rates are higher for one group of participants compared to another, your best approach is through statistics. This is quite easy using Excel or many other statistics packages. There are several ways to compare means, but before you jump into the statistics, let's consider the following three situations. First, you have only one sample data and wish to compare the mean value of your sample with the population mean. For instance, you can measure the height of your people and you can compare the average height with the population height. You can refer to the national standard data. Your sample data can be bigger or smaller, but you are not yet sure whether the average height is statistically different from the population mean. In order to conclude the statistical difference or statistically being identical, you need to perform the one sample t-test. Then this is another situation. Let's consider you have 26 freshmen and 26 senior students in your classroom. The number 16 here is just a coincidence. Basically, the two groups are independent. So 26 freshman students and the other 26 senior students. Therefore, the test is to examine whether the two average heights, such as 1 meter 68.17 and 1 meter 69.4 centimeters, are statistically different or not. In this case, the independent t-test is appropriate. Then this is the last example. The data seem to be identical to the previous slide, but actually they are not. The 26 people are identical people here. This is a typical follow-up test. The 26 students measured their height with the time interval of 3 years. Consider that many of the KAIST freshmen are still 17 or 18. It's plausible to say that students are still growing. In this case, we need to perform the paired samples t-test. Each pair is related, and this paired samples t-test looks into the difference of each pair. As we reviewed, when we need to compare two mean scores or two averages, there are three options. And each case corresponds to each test. All of these tests are parametric statistics. With regard to the independent samples t-test and paired samples t-test, there are non-parametric alternatives. In the following videos, we will cover one by one.